Hey, this is Ruth Hartunian Alamba, otherwise known as Ravings and Cravings. I'm here today sitting at my dining room table, which is a very happy place, with Rebecca Thompson, who does everything, I think. Does everything.
Does it all.
Does it all at the GM Thompson and Sons Inc. General Store in, is it Mansfield Center or Mansfield?
Depot. Mansfield Depot, but it's always a slippery slope now.
Okay.
You can just call it Mansfield. It's the same zip code. We'll get you there either way.
It will. Okay, good. So give us the address of where you're located, the phone number, your social media presence, and hours. Let's do that right away.
Hello. So I work at GM Thompson Sons Inc. It's at 54 Middle Turnpike in Mansfield Depot, Connecticut, 06251. Our phone number is 860-429-9377. Or you can reach us at fax, 860-429-9378. We have a super long email.
Yay!
It's just customer service at GM Thompson, the word and sons with an S.com. And you can also find us on Facebook, and we have a website, gmthompson.net.
Well, and let's talk about what you do at GM Thompson's. I mean, you were telling me that you do everything. So if you need to be a cashier, you're over there. If you need to do something in the deli, you're there. You know, my angle is going to be food, as you know. So, and guys, she brought me
Chicken salad.
This is like, I haven't had this in ages, and I got to tell you, you know, when we were all locked up during COVID, and we were all going stir crazy, you know, I didn't mind having to stay in the state or not having vacations, but one thing that my friend and I did that just was like a breath of fresh air is we got grinders at Thompson.
Yep.
Thompson General Store. And we went to that waterfall that's nearby.
The Eagleville Dam.
Yep, we went to the Eagleville Dam. We sat this far from each other, and we ate our sandwiches, and it's kind of an indelible memory. It was special, but it was just a sandwich.
Yeah.
Right? But like those sandwiches, they're like a mile high and they're a mile wide because you guys are very generous in what you put on there. Talk about what you have on your menu while I eat a little chicken salad.
Sure.
Okay.
So, we have a little bit of everything. What you think a normal grinder place would have. We have like roast beef, ham, turkey, salamis, capicola. We have a Italian combo. We have a spicy Italian combo. We have a cold cut combo. If you're more into like salads, we have tuna salad, chicken salad, seafood salad. And then we can make you a garden salad on top of that. We also do wraps and hard rolls, wheat rye sandwiches, but we are definitely known for our very large grinders. Our hole is 16 inches, and we usually cut them in 4. So
That's
you got
nice.
food for today and tomorrow.
Which is really nice. And I think bologna is on the menu, right?
Yep, bologna's on menu.
So, you know, I'm so weird. I know that all those other things are so good, but give me a good old bologna sandwich and I'm happy.
Yeah, there's certain things like people like I feel like I see it all the time. It's like nostalgic. Like
Yep.
Our bologna is like Wonder Bar bologna, and people need that brand. They love that brand. Or
We're loyal to these brands.
Yes, or we have State Line potato chips, and people just get happy just to walk in and be able to like not only the atmosphere that's taking you back, it's also like something from their past.
Do you have liverwurst too?
We do.
This is the game changer for me.
Yep.
Like, who eats that? I eat stuff like that. And I think it's so awesome because you appeal to every... I mean, you can't leave hungry.
No, and you won't. There's
right.
so much on it.
It is. And this chicken salad, is there some kind of garlicky something in there?
Yep, there's garlic.
And there's some black pepper I see. And I'm not going to ask you to spill it all, but would this be like an order? Like, can I get... Like, is there gluten in here, like, for people who are gluten-free?
No. You could get that as a gluten-free option. Or the salads are also gluten-free, but unfortunately that's it for now.
Yeah.
But we're a small space that does a lot, so we like to stick to our staples.
Well, and this is really, it's so tasty. You can put this on the garden salad.
Yep.
And you still get a whole meal out of that.
Oh, yeah. Everything's gonna feed you well.
What are some of the services you provide as far as your catering or any other services that people can take advantage of while I continue to eat? One more bite.
So you can walk in and order on our deli counter. We are there Monday through Saturday. Monday through Friday, it's 9:30 to 2:30. Saturdays are 10:30 to 1:30. So you can walk in and come see us. You can also give us a call and place your order, and it will be ready at our pickup counter when you get there.
That's nice.
If the deli is closed, but you call before we close, the store is open later, so you can just come and get it still.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. We also do catering. You just give me a call, and we'll figure out the specifics. Every catering order is a little different. We put it towards what you need, just like making grinder. We make everything to order, so we do your catering order just the same.
So everything is freshly sliced. It's not sitting around.
Nope, we slice every morning. Takes 2 to 3 hours every morning. We get our bread in every morning. We get our meat and our produce and our cheeses twice a week. So it's in and out, in and out.
How big is that? How big is that space where the person or people are
Not
working?
Big.
10
by 10 maybe.
If you're lucky, I think that's big.
Yeah.
I think it's even smaller than that. I'm thinking it is.
It's we get 3 people in there, it's tight. So.
Do you have any sweets on the shelves? Like if somebody needs a little something?
Yeah, there's some snacks. There's granola bars or some prepackaged cookies and donuts and muffins and stuff like that. But
yeah,
we stick to the meat and cheese.
When did the store open?
The building got bought in 1875 when it came into our family.
Wow.
But the deli itself was around 1982 it opened. My cousin Ellie and my aunt, who passed a couple years ago. Yeah,
sorry.
It's okay. They opened it, but it was already a general store kind of. It already had groceries and some bulk food options.
So in 82, was the menu similar or is it different?
Yeah, pretty much the same.
Wow.
Yeah, so we've added buffalo chicken.
Oh, wow.
A new fad, but
yeah,
it's pretty much stayed the same.
That's amazing.
Yeah, we've found old menus where it started at a $6 for a half a grinder or something like that.
Oh wow!
And we're really not high now. We're only $7.70. So we've stayed.
Half a grinder is enough for 2 people too.
Yeah, it's 8 inches. You can get 3 meats on it. You can get any vegetable you want,
That's
any
nice.
condiment, any of our 4 cheeses. It's a lot of food.
It is. So you're heading to 50 years.
Yeah.
In the deli, at least.
Yeah.
Got to have a big birthday party.
Oh, it'll be fun. I'll put something together.
Well, and you're not only feeding humans, and Rebecca was kind enough to bring me one of the little decals that says you can't spell delicious without deli, and it has the Thompson General Store little icon thingy on there. Thank you for that. You're not only feeding humans, but you're feeding creatures of all kinds.
Everybody eats.
Yeah, so talk about the creature things that you have.
So we are a feed store. So if you have horses, cows, chickens, pigs, geese, guinea pigs, rabbits, if you want to feed your squirrels or your wild birds, we got everything for that. If you want to heat your house, we have wood pellets and biobricks. Lawn, it's coming up on spring. If you want to do some spring cleanup, we have garden seed, we have rakes, we have fertilizer, we have mulch. So as long as it's you and your home and what you want to put into your home, we got it.
One-stop shopping.
Yeah.
What do you like about your job? I mean, you've been doing it for such a long time.
Yeah.
And people normally don't do things for a long time unless they enjoy what they're doing.
Yeah.
So what do you love?
Well, I'm lucky enough to work with my family. You don't see that.
You like working with your... Now listen.
Don't let them know.
You heard it here. You heard Rebecca here say that. You love working. You like working with your family.
Yeah, I get to see my dad every day. I get to see my grandfather every day. That's something I'm gonna really cherish. I cherish it now, but I know I'm gonna later on down the road when I might not be so lucky. I know I'm gonna really be happy to have been there and had those memories and to be working with them every day.
No regrets, right? No regrets, right? What's your favorite menu item at the deli?
Boom.
Oh, you can pick two, all right, because it's
Okay.
probably hard. And I gotta tell you, the chicken salad, this is real chicken.
Yep.
It's not something that's processed or pressed or shaved or I don't know what, but this is real because there's chunks of real chicken in it. So I just want to make that clear to
Yeah.
people.
I made it for you this morning.
I love you. Yeah, what do you love?
I think Bogner's roast beef is really good. So I like their roast beef, especially if you like a rare roast beef. That's really good. The tuna is nice and simple. We just keep it tuna and mayo. We don't have to add anything to it. If you want other things on it, we can always add your veggies. But I like a classic tuna.
So, I might make it with some celery and onion and actually pickle relish too, which probably
I
sounds...
like pickle on my tuna.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not the only one. Are all of the offerings cold? Are there any hot things that are offered?
Nope, all cold, except in the winter we do soups. But sandwich-wise, we're all cold.
So what's your current soup right now?
New England clam chowder.
So is that like every day, not just Fridays kind of thing?
Nope.
Or
Yep, we have a rotating, just daily special every day, but we only do it in the winter months. So come this weekend, we're probably going to slow down on soup, and we're going to start with corned beef and coleslaw for our seasonal offering.
Oh, because we're heading into like St.
Patty's,
season,
yeah.
right.
And then midsummer we'll have like macaroni salad and potato salads.
I liked your macaroni salad.
Yeah.
Yeah, yours was so good. The macaroni was like it wasn't mushy.
Yeah.
It's a little sweet.
Yeah.
But it's like cooked perfectly.
Good. Yeah.
So that's only a summery thing?
Yep.
Okay. So if we're all heading to the beach or going outside or something, we can call in the morning when you guys open and say I'd like my order, grab it, and...
That's exactly what I do. If me and my friends are going to the beach, I'm making sandwiches. It's just simple and it's good and you don't have to worry about it.
Well, and they're so generous as far as the amount of meat in there. I know some places it's like you look inside of it and you go, where is the meat? Where's the meat?
That happens. It's always like when people ask for like light meat, I'm like,
what does that mean?
Oh, you know. You know
that you're going to get loaded, right?
They're like, calm down.
So you have animal feed, you feed people. Are there any other, is there anything else that you would feed? I don't think so. Do you have any like certain stories that are really memorable as far as like when people come in and they made an order and maybe they said something or there's something that was kind of like heartwarming? Can you think of anything that...
I think the biggest thing heartwarming for me is that I've been there for so long, so I know these people. I have a connection with them.
Like by name?
Yeah, they come in and I get to have a conversation with, we're on first name basis. And like people really appreciate that. They don't get that like I'm asking about their day. I'm checking up on the last thing we talked about. I'm still current with them. So I think that is like the biggest thing for me.
Yeah. So go over like your address again, your phone number, and your hours. Let's get that in one more time.
Sure.
GM Thompson and Sons Incorporated. Go ahead.
All right. So GM Thompson Sons Inc. 54 Middle Turnpike in Mansfield, Connecticut. Our phone number is 860-429-9377. Our fax is 860-429-9378. You can order grinders by a fax. We have a Facebook account, and you can always see like our updates. Our soup updates are on there. Any closures are on there. Sometimes we'll just post pictures of sandwiches, get you in the mood to come on down and have lunch with us. We also have a website. We don't do any ordering on our website yet, but we do DoorDash. We are there.
Oh,
we are there.
Is that new within how long? How many years?
I think it probably picked up like during COVID it started.
Yeah,
they really have done everything with it for us. Like they added us to their website, so we've gotten some orders through that. But we don't do anything with it. We're just an option. It's the same thing. They figure it out, and the person who's picking it up picks it up in our cooler, and they bring it to you. So
yeah. Well,
we do curbside pickup too. You can always call it in, and like we'll meet you at your car with it, and like
Oh, so there's more than one way to
Yeah.
grab your grub for the day or whatever,
Try
right?
to make it as convenient as possible.
So, what is your background? I mean, you said you've been doing this forever, but I mean, did you ever have any other job that you did before you were working at Thompson's at all?
Well, Thompson's was my first job when I was 16.
16.
But I was there for the 16 years before that. My dad and my cousin Bernie are the current owners, so I've been there my whole life.
So, have you never ever had any other like jobby thing?
I've had other jobs, but I've always found my way home. You know what I mean?
Were they food related? Were they not? Were they
Nope.
something different?
I went to school for criminal justice, so I've had a few jobs like in the criminal justice field. I worked for the adult probation office here in Willimantic,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But family is what matters. So
Criminal justice and general store.
Yeah.
I don't know, like
all
I
the
don't know.
people,
Uh,
give me all the people.
it's always people, right? It's
Yep.
always people.
People what matters. I was always raised that way. When my family's like in the fire department services and stuff like that, we're just big people. People.
People.
Yeah.
Yeah, my son used to do fencing with
With Bernie and Dale.
with Bernie and
Yeah.
Dale and at Sword in the Scroll, and I know my life has kind of crossed paths with I think their mom too once in a while, and actually, I think probably like over 25 years ago, I played for a wedding for someone in your family.
Oh wow.
I played the piano. I want to
Yeah,
say
that doesn't even surprise me. Yeah, it's just that's the way my family works. It's just we're always there, and we've been there for so long that it's hard not to be.
So, what is it about your family that is so endearing to you that you are so attracted to continue like working there? I think that's pretty amazing.
Yeah. I think especially now, like today's world, like I'm a fifth generation of one business, and like you don't find that. It's very niche. It's wholesome, and it's also kind of great marketing at this point.
Mm-hmm.
People like look at it that way, but it's also just family at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's a big thing. I feel like in many ways families have been compromised for so many reasons, and the fact that a family can stay together and continue working together, I think that's a testament to the family and to the commitment that they've made to one another.
Yeah.
To me, I think it's pretty amazing. So, have you ever had any like terrible thing happen? Have you ever had fires? Has there ever been any dangerous kind of things that ever happened
There was
at
a
the store?
fire.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't around for it though, but like the warehouse, I know half of it is like we call it like the new building because like there was a fire in it and it had to be like redone and stuff like that. But the building's been there a long time. Like we used to have gas pumps between the building
really?
and the road.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
That's how old. Like, and that was like the road was like, dirt still, and that's 44. The main road was just been there for so long.
You see the train come by once in a while, right?
Yep, we used to get grain delivered by train.
And wasn't there a restaurant that was nearby?
Across the street there was the Depot restaurant. It was like a little caboose.
Yeah. Did it?
That burned down.
That burned down. Yeah. That was sad. That they had really good food there. I had eaten there at least once.
Yeah, people still bring it up.
They do?
Upset about it. Yeah.
So if there's like a secret that you think people don't know about the general store, what would you like to tell people today?
I think the deli itself is the secret.
Yeah.
So many people come in, they're like, I've been driving by here for years. I didn't know this was back here.
Yes, it's true.
People walk in and you see like a confused look on their face and like, sandwiches? And like, right in the back. Like, we are the hidden gem right there.
Yeah, because
some people don't want to let people know. They're like, don't take my sandwich away.
Yeah, and when you walk in, you see all the
it's like dog toys.
Dog toys, animal things, and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So you just gotta press through and go to the back of the building, right? You gotta need tables or anything like that. I can't remember, on the front porch kind of thing, or
No.
like even a pew thing where people can sit down and eat.
No, you always like welcome to like put your tailgate down, like sit down and have lunch outside or anything. But we don't have any like structures.
Mm-hmm. Right. So you just go to the back and you're good to go.
Yeah.
Anything else? What have I missed? Did we get your hours the second time through?
I don't know.
Let's get the hours again.
Okay. We are open Monday through Saturday. Monday through Friday, the deli is open from 9:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. And Saturday is 10:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m.
Talk about the responsibilities that you have, the many responsibilities that you have. Tell us all the things that you know how to do.
Okay.
A moment to brag.
So
while I eat more
start my
chicken salad.
Okay,
keep going.
My day. So I am the manager, and I manage a little bit of everything throughout the store. But in the deli, I'm responsible for ordering our meats twice a week. We get them from Bogner's. Our
Good
bread
choice.
every single day. We get them from Stano's Bakery in Manchester. I hire new employees. I train them. I work hand in hand with them every day. I talk to people on the counter. I take orders. I take phone calls. I clean.
Clean too?
Clean. Very clean. Clean is...
That's pretty important.
Very important.
Especially if you have food around.
Yep. I deal with the health department regularly. So
you have people with families coming in, people with kids. Probably from all walks of life, probably, right?
Especially with UConn, we see a lot of students come from there, or family day. We get a lot of families come in for family day or football games. And
what's the biggest order you've ever done for a catering thing? Do you remember?
UConn's hockey team. They do it pretty regularly when they're in season. They get 40 to 45 whole grinders, which is 16-inch grinders, and they are all different.
Oh, that's awesome.
Usually it's for an away game, so they're all on a bus. And I get there at 6 in the morning to have them out the door by 9 a.m. so they can get on the bus before we even open.
40 to 50.
Yep.
It's
a lot.
That's a lot of food. Where do you put it all? I mean, that kitchen area is so small.
Yeah.
I guess you got to make it in shifts or something.
Yeah, we can fit 3 of our whole grinders across our
That's
board.
All.
So I got to make
Well, and I always thought that if I had a dream kitchen with a double oven and more counter space and all that kind of stuff, that would be cool, and it certainly would be cool. But at the end of the day, all I ever my concluding thought is whether I create something in a kitchen like that or what I already have, it's how it's served and who's at my table that really matters.
Yeah, it's the love behind it.
It really is. It really is that. It all comes down to that at the end of the day, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I think it does too. Yeah. Well, hey, this is Ruth Hartunian Ellenbaugh. My time is up here with Rebecca Thompson, who's the manager at GM Thompson and Sons Incorporated in Mansfield or Mansfield Depot.
Yep.
Either one. What's the zip over there?
Oof. So it's technically 06251.
Okay.
But if you put it in your GPS or anything, 06268 works fine. You'll find us right by the tracks.
Does either zip work?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was going to be like, how confusing can that be?
It is.
Yeah. So this is Ravings and Cravings here on Good Company WILI. I want to give one shout out. Yeah. I want to give one shout out to Elm Package Store, who sponsors this program. Anybody you'd like to give a shout out to?
Yeah. My grandmother Pearl, she recently passed away, and she used to work there as well. So I would just like to give her a shout out.
All right. Well, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Thanks for the chicken salad.
Yeah, of course.